Thank you for purchasing from Garbage Commander. Happy to bring these videos of how to install our products.
Welcome to our SR assembly video. We're going to walk through the steps, the parts, the pieces, and everything in between. So what we're going to have come with is you're going to have your receiver base. Your receiver base is going to have one big hole and two staggered small holes. Your adjustable upright is going to have one big hole on the top. The sides will have three staggered sets. This is going to be where the adjustable height comes in. You're going to have one 12-inch arm. This is your support arm. You're going to have retainer brackets. You're also going to come with two standard hooks. There is only one standard hook. There's not a right and a left, so don't think we sent you the wrong thing. You're going to need your 1/4-inch nuts, bolts, lock washers, and your 3/8. You're going to need a 7/16 open and wrench socket, something like that, and you are going to need a 9/16. Are you ready? Let's begin. So first we're going to take our adjustable upright and our support base. We're going to slide that in. As you can tell, this is where you're going to have different adjustability. I have came across where some customers say that they can't get their pins in once the cans are in. Generally speaking, that means it's way too high and the angle's not right. I'd always start in the center and work your way up from there. What we're going to do is take our lock nut or our bolt, lock washers, and nuts. Now I'm going to teach you a little trick here. So first, you're going to put the bolts in. At that point, I'll usually flip around, 2 fingers holding it, that way you can get in there. And set your lock washers in. Now, here's a little trick, painter's tape. On your wrench, put a little painter's tape, put that nut inside. That way when you go and attach this, you don't keep on losing that lock nut or that bolt. Trust me, it's a pain in the butt. You're going to tighten all 4 down, repeating the process. Make sure they are tight. And repeat again 4 different times. For the sake of the video, we are done with that, and now we're going to move on to the next spot. Next one is we're going to take our 12-inch arm, our retainer bracket, standard hooks, and we're going to get that all assembled. So we're going to take our 12-inch arm. This has got 2 holes on the front. If you choose the outer perimeter, that is a 10-inch. If you choose the inner holes, that is an 8-inch. We're going to take our 1/4-inch bolt, slide that through the standard hook. Now at this point you are going to take your hook, slide it through the 12-inch arm, just like so, little flange and big hole at the top. Next you will take your retainer bracket. You're going to slide that in the same. Take your lock washer and your nut. Secure those good. Now when you're tightening, it is going to want to swivel a little bit your retainer bracket and standard hook. Once you get those really tight, you just want to make sure that the holes line up properly so you can fit your pin through. Let's do the other side. Grab your bolt, shove it through your standard hook, putting it through like so, taking your retainer bracket, sliding that in, lock washer, get that tight. Again, for the sake of the video and speed, we're going to use our little power drill. Get that all tight. So the next step that we have our 12-inch arm done, and we have our receiver base and upright completed. Two major parts of this whole unit. At this point, you're going to grab your 3/8 bolt and your 3/8 lock nut. Take your bolt, 12-inch arm, put it through the center. You're going to take your adjustable base, slide it through. At that point, you're going to take your lock washer or your lock nut. You're going to want to tighten that down. Now we're going to want to get this tightened down. You take your cue, get that all set. Now you do want this snug. It is going to be hard to move, but that's what you want. The friction of the trash can will help it act as a pivot and swivel like a trailer. You will get a pin set up that the pin will go through here to lock your trash cans into place. Simply set it, pin it in there, and you will be good to go. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out. Last note, this is for your receiver base pin, and we do not offer that with this. You can buy them separately, but it's not standard part of the unit. Have any other questions? Reach out to us. Check out garbagecommander.com. Thank you very much for watching our video.
Only at Garbage Commander.